think I like project manager. But then again, there's program manager and product manager. What's the difference? Which one is best for me? I know you have that question on your mind. Should I be a project manager or a product manager or a program manager? So in this video, I'll be explaining the difference between each of these roles, their similarities, and I hope that once I explain the differences, you'll be able to know which one best fits what you desire in your career. So let's begin. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. And for all my subscribers, yes, high five. Thank you so much for joining me on this learning journey. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Ogaga Johnson, and I help aspiring and established project management professionals to start and grow successful careers in project management. And on this channel, I share everything about a career in project management, including life lessons from my project management career. So if you're interested in growing or in starting and in launching your career as a project manager, then click on the subscribe button and let's learn together. So what's the difference between a project manager, program manager, and a product manager? I will say that you can find all three roles within the same organization, all three roles. So I will start first by explaining the role of a project manager. So a project manager is an individual that manages a project. I know I said a project. So a project within the duration of the project. Now, what is a project? Because that will explain and help with the role of a project manager. Now, a project is an activity that creates a result. So there must be something unique that project produces. And also it has a start and end date. So it doesn't go on forever. So that's a project. So a project manager is an individual that manages, everything that has to do with ensuring that project, that activity, whatever it is, whether it's an activity, a product, or a service, is complete. Takes it from the start, which is the start time, and takes it all through to the end time to deliver the deliverables. That's the outcome of the project, to ensure that the objectives for which the project was launched is accomplished. Now, a project could be to deliver a new product. It could be because of a change. It could be a service you want to launch. So it can be anything that, is unique and is new. All right. And it will also be an improvement on something that was existing. Obviously, the improvement is now new. Okay. So that is what a project is. And that's who a project manager is. So if you say a project manager within an organization, just know that they are taking something that is unique, whether it's a product, a service, or a result, and they are literally trying to deliver on that, okay, within a set duration or a set time frame. Now, a program manager is very similar to a project manager, right? So the difference between a project and a program is that a project is just one singular product or service or result that needs to be delivered. That's just one. Meanwhile, a program is a collection of projects that are related. So for example, you want to build a house. So that's a project on its own. You do it, and that's fine. But let's say you want to build a shopping complex, you want to build a play center, because you're building an estate. So those are the different, projects that can actually be projects on its own. Like the building of houses can be projects on its own. The building of a recreational center can be a project on its own. The building of a shopping complex can be a project on its own, and building of the health center can be a project on its own. But now you are saying that you're combining all those projects together as one program, because you want to obtain benefits that you will gain from doing all of them together. So for example, because they're all construction, though the designs will be different and all, it could mean that you could save on some resources, all right, in terms of resources for materials. Also, when the regulatory inspections come, instead of you to book regulatory inspections separately for each of these projects, you can just book one regulatory inspection for all the different projects in the program, and that will definitely save you some time on the project. So those are some of the benefits that you can attain, because you're not doing each of them as singular, projects on their own, but you're doing them as a collective group in a program. All right. So a program manager will be the individual that is managing that entire program. So looking at that entire program with all the different projects, and you're managing all together, right? So a program manager will probably have project managers that are in charge of each of the different projects within the program. So you think of a program manager as someone who has, oversight of all the projects. So they may not actively be involved in the nitty-gritty of all the projects or in the execution of all the projects, but as a program manager, they are overseeing the entire work that goes on in all the projects, so overseeing it, ensuring that each project is going on well. So think of like a supervisor for all the projects. That's what a program manager is like, okay? So ensuring everything is going well, ensuring the resources are being shared equally, not necessarily equally, but as it should be, all things are going well, and, you're resolving any issues, because some of the projects will escalate some issues to yourself, so you're resolving every issue. So that is a program manager. Then now we'll move over to a product manager. So in the case of a product manager, right? I explained program and project, and technically the program will last for the duration of all the projects combined together. So let's say all the projects combined together will take 1 year to be done. So that's the duration the program manager will be managing that program for that 1 year. And then let's say the project was going to take 6 months. The project manager will be managing that project for 6 months. However, in the product manager's case, the product manager is like the one managing that product. So let's say you want a new product, you want to build a new app. That's your product, okay? So it's an app, for helping people to review their CVs and ensure that it matches well, is optimized to, land jobs. So the product manager is there from the beginning, looking at the product and seeing, okay, what are the key features that this product should have? So basically, designing and developing the product. So the product manager also does things like product development, the features, how it will work, what are the different aspects of the product. And then the project manager, or the scrum master, whatever the title is, will facilitate, manage, and ensure that that product is delivered as per the descriptions and the development and the design that has been drafted out by the product manager. Okay, then after the product has gone live, like this product is live, the project manager's role ends, because their own role was just to ensure that they actually develop, build the product, and take it to live. It's done. However, the product manager's role doesn't end when the product goes live. It continues until that product is taken out of the market or retired. That is when the product manager's role ends. So the product manager will continue, even when it's with customers, people are already using it, they'll keep on, developing, improving the product, making it better, adding more features, maybe even retiring some features because they're not really relevant, and continuing to improve the product. So that's the role of a product manager. So let's go to an organization and see how these three roles will interplay and, work together with each other. So you have an organization, and in that organization, think of, there are three products in that organization. CV optimization product, it's a software. There is LinkedIn optimization product software, and there is also cover letter optimization product software. So there are three products, right? And all these three products are under the program career, rebrand, and optimization. Now, you have assigned a program manager to be responsible for these three products. So this program manager will be responsible to ensure that all the projects under the program are delivered according to the objectives, the overall program objectives. Then the program manager will now assign project managers to each of these three products. So they will assign a project manager to manage the delivery of the resume product, a project manager to manage the delivery of the LinkedIn product, a project manager to manage the delivery of the cover letter product. So there are project managers under each. Another thing the program manager can do is appoint a product manager to be in charge of the development of the product, okay, of the resume, another one for the cover letter, another one for the LinkedIn. All right, so now you have a program manager who has oversight of all the projects within the program. You have project managers responsible for delivering each of these products, and you have a program manager assigned as well who is responsible for the development of these products. So they'll all work together. When the product has been developed, has been launched, you'll see that the role of the program manager and the project manager will kind of dissolve because they have delivered that, and they'll maybe move on to another program or project. But the role of the product manager will continue until that product is retired. So just think of the product manager as, that's their baby. So they are there to develop the baby, help the baby to continue, the product continue going, continue getting better, continue improving until, the baby has, grown up, worked so much, brought in lots of revenue, and they decide, it's time to retire that products or, now grown baby. And that's the end. All right. So that's the role of a project manager, the role of a product manager, and the role of a program manager. So basically, based on what you want, so if you're someone that you just want to deliver something, go move on to the next thing, then you should be thinking about project management or program management, because you just want to deliver something, take your hands off it once it's delivered, once it's ready to be used, out of it, and then go and deliver something else. So if you are that kind of person, you would like to stay on something for so long, you just like to deliver it and let it go, I move on to your next project, then you need to be considering project manager or a program manager. But if you're someone that you'll feel like, I want to be the one to develop it, like, take it as my own, after we develop it, after it's released, I want to continue working on it to even make it better, to even improve it, continue to improve it, to even bring in more revenue, to become even better, add more features and all that, then maybe think about product management. Okay, so I hope that was clear, and if you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave it in the comment section and I'll be sure to answer them. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe, and feel free to check out my other videos where I talk about project management and everything really about project management. So if you do so, then I'll see you again. Bye now.